Hey babes, it's your girl Miss Nikki Diamond, and this is my video on how to do ombre with acrylic. A lot of people have been asking me how do I do it, so I'm finally going to show you today. So today I am going to start off with naked nails. I just took off my client's nails and I want to save her nails, so I'm going to actually use nail forms. And the reason I like to use nail forms is I can get right underneath the nail without clipping off her actual nail if she wants to grow it out. And plus, I don't like to use tips. It always lifts at the bottom, and when your nail grows, it's not going to grow with it. So I'm going to use forms. If you don't know how to use forms, I'm going to show you how. So I like to use Young Nails forms. They're very sticky and they stay hold on to the nail. So I'm going to actually just place it right underneath the nail just like that. I pinch the bottom so I can go ahead and have it in place, and that's how it looks afterwards. So I'm going to use Easy Flow White. I like a lot of different brands, OPI, Easy Flow, Young Nails, but for the white I'm going to actually use Easy Flow. It actually moves a little slower, and I kind of need that for the actual ombreing. So we're going to start with the tip, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the monomer out of my brush, and I'm just going to place it right at the free edge. If you notice, it's kind of firm, but it's still a little wet, so I can actually form the shape that I want. So right now I'm going to start by forming the shape and the length that I want. And I'm very anal when it comes down to like my shaping, so I kind of get the shape that I want in this process so I don't have to do much filing later. It may take a little bit longer, but this is just the way that I like to do it. So now I'm going to turn my brush and just push the acrylic towards the cuticle. This is going to help you with the fading effect. And so now I'm going to use just a small amount of acrylic, and I'm going to place it right underneath where my line is, and I'm going to use a lot of monomer and just start patting it down. The acting of a lot of monomer and the patting down is actually giving me my fade effect. If you notice, it's fading to the pink of the actual nail. And so now I've done all of her nail tips, and if you notice that it's fairly thin around the actual nail bed part, and that's where we're going to actually cover with our pink. And I'm going to use Cover Pink by Young Nails. Now that that's over, I have my Cover Pink, and I'm going to actually start the blending right now. So I'm going to take my brush, and I'm going to start with my bead right at the cuticle. It's really important to kind of just pat your bead close to the cuticle so you don't have any lifting. And I like to swipe down with my brush from one side to the next, and that is going to give you your ombre. It's really simple, and it definitely takes some practice, but once you get the hang of it, you'll notice that it'll become really easy, and you're going to get faster at it. So that's what it looks like after I've done my Cover Pink. So I'm going to finish up and do the rest of her nails. So this is what it looks like before I've even filed, right before I take off the forms. And it's pretty much in this shape now. So now I'm just gonna kind of make my coffin nails as sharp as possible. And this is what it looks like when I'm done filing. So now that my model has washed her hands, I'm gonna go ahead and base coat and top coat her nails. She doesn't really want any major designs, so if you want to put designs on now, this is the time where you can, or you could just leave it clear. It's up to you. But that's how you kind of get your fading with acrylic. So I'm just gonna accent her nails with, of course, Miss Nikki Diamond Swarovski crystals, and I use my crystal katana, which is a huge help. So if you guys like my video, subscribe and share, and let me know how you guys think and if it actually helped you do your next look.